Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. This is the Commando News Network, where we cover news, updates, and happenings from around the world of gaming and other related areas. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice Commando and the Commando News Network. This is July 10th, 2020, doing 8 days worth of coverage because we had pulled in early last week due to the holiday weekend. So hello everyone, how's it going? We did have somewhat of a slow week, kind of across the board. Again, the majority of our news is coming out of FAB. Seems like that's a pretty consistent thing these days. Before we get into that, though, just want to remind everybody that, this week was the 100th episode of the Commando Cast, went up earlier today. Please go check that out if that's what you're interested in. We're talking about Star Wars, Destiny, and community, and, even if you're not a Star Wars, Destiny person, I think that there's some valid arguments in there for, how any gaming community survives and can keep going on itself. So again, like I said, we have some news from Flesh and Blood. Want to cover the latest results from Star Wars Destiny. There is no Legion news today. There is no Argent Saga news today. But let's get right into it. So in Star Wars Destiny news this week, wanted to cover the tournaments and some upcoming tournaments as well. So the Entourage Gaming tournament, which was yesterday, July 9th, ended up being Joe Colon taking that down. Right, big name, obviously, Mr. Honestly Sarcastic. No stranger to the top tables, but he ended up taking down the tournament with Satine Droids. Again, we're seeing droids consistently good, and by that droids, right, we're talking R2, 3PO, Satine. That was actually making its rounds back in regional season earlier this year and late last year. In other news, the Dice Commando, we have a special member tournament coming up this week, so if that's something you're interested in doing, make sure you join as a channel member, and we can get you in on that as well. Otherwise, on Star Wars Destiny, just a reminder, we've got the gameplay videos consistently up. The 100th episode of the Commando Cast was today, so go check that out. And in other Star Wars Destiny news, play testing is starting this weekend for Set 11 on the Renewed Hope Committee. That's very exciting. We have yet to see any leaks or anything out of that. We'll see what comes out of that, but I know that there's a lot of people involved in that, and good luck to everyone involved. So FAB is all the talk of the town right now, not just across the industry, but also across my channel. So I just wanted to start out by doing some community shoutouts. We've had a lot of people on the channel and on our Discords get into this. First off, Mike. Mike picked up a couple of packs, and of course Mike did, right? The lucky SOB picks up 4 packs of Welcome to Wrath, 4 packs of Arcane Rising, showing his legendary pull right now just out of his 4 packs of Welcome to Wrath. Then he goes ahead and opens this sucker right here, which is a foil forked lightning out of 4 packs of Arcane Rising, right? Then to top that off, Jay Shot went ahead, picked up a box of Welcome to Wrath, gets Scabskin Leather showing that right there, gets his legendary out of 1 box, right? That's a 1 in 4 box pull, right? Which makes Mike's pull even more incredible just out of 4 packs. But so Jay Shot got 1 as well, and then he pulled, which I'm salivating for because Thea's my girl, right? Pulls the foil Steel Blade Supremacy. So, man, people are going for this. It's great. The community's getting excited and all about this, which they should be. So to that end, I just wanted to, make a quick note. There's been a lot of people pinging me on the Discord and on Facebook and stuff with interest in this, which is fantastic. So we did have the 2 episodes last weekend. First, I talked about what we'll talk about in just a second, which is the introduction of Blitz format, which I'm very excited about. But furthermore, I also had an episode this last week of what new players should know, and it was really what prospective players should know also, maybe before you get in, just to make sure that your expectations are set before you start looking into getting to what is a cool game that, in my opinion, is even getting better. All right, so in terms of actual FAB news, again, remember the FAB, LSS, they do a fantastic job on their website of keeping people up to date in their article section. This thing I'm showing right now, the product announcement, this has been looming over our heads. This is the only article I've ever seen them post, I believe, without a estimated date of posting. It's just saying, hey, there's a product coming. It's coming. There was a little bit of a tease on the Radio Reflex cast that they were doing a special unboxing. That was a tease. Y'all got us. If it was April Fool's Day in the US, you would have gotten away with it. But anyway, so point is, we don't know what this product is. We have no news coming. We don't know when it's coming. But we do know that there's a product announcement coming, and at this point, we're like 99.999% certain that it is not something related to Crucible, right? So this one we're very excited about. So of course, the big news this week, and again, I want to encourage everyone to go and please check out the art. I made a video specifically around this, so I don't want to spend too much time harping on it. But the big news this week is Blitz format. So Blitz format uses all the young heroes, which makes the games a lot faster. This format is very much designed for, I believe it's designed very much for the TO and the LGS in mind. It makes things quick, makes things faster, makes things a little more reliable from a schedule standpoint. It's going to be fast games. Variability will likely be very high, but you know what? We're going to crank out a bunch of games real quick. This is a very exciting prospect because the barrier of entry is also a little lower, not too much lower, but it's also a little lower. A lot of people are excited about this, and again, with we just kind of that coming out and the renewed hype about coming from Covenant, which we talked about last week, as well as the pickup in this channel, as well as other places across the world. There's been a lot of interest in FAB. A lot of people are very excited about it. So again, please take the time and go check it out. And again, I just want to point out if this is something you're interested in. I've had a lot of people come to me. They've asked, well, how does the rarity in FAB work? I actually do have an episode for that, so please go back and check it out on the channel. A lot of people asking, well, is there a deck building engine? How does that work? There is a Dice Commando episode for that. Please go check that out as well, right? And other people coming and say, hey, it's really cool that I can get all these starter decks for the Welcome to Wrath characters. I can get a starter deck for Thea, a starter deck for the Brute, which, I don't like the Brute, but a lot of people do, right? I like Bravo. I like whomever, right? They want to go after this guy, but they're like, oh man, where's the starter for Azalea? It doesn't exist, but it actually does, because LSS, as an amazing company, actually posted several weeks after the Arcane Rising release what their starter decks would have been if they'd made that product. And again, are you curious what the starter deck for Azalea was? There is an episode for that. Curious what the starter deck for Kana would be? There's an episode that. So please, make sure to go down the list. Just type in Go Again, right? That is the name of the cast for FAB on the Dice Commando website. And hopefully you can find what you want. And if you don't, guess what? You can always get a hold of me and we'll try and fix it. So give everything a check out. If it's something you're interested in, please go ahead and do the research, look at picking up some product, and I think you're going to have a good time with it. So this may have been short and sweet, but I'm not going to sit and waste your time if there's not a bunch of news, not a lot of stuff to talk about. So again, thank you very much for joining me. Remember, please, during these trying times, buy from your LGS when possible, and nothing else. Go Commando.